Okay, I want to start today right. I started today a little late. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I didn't start late. I started in a different way. Still at home. Uh, Took my kids to school. My wife, Karita, she went out. She's handling her business right now, helping us with some future travel plans. But this morning, I wanted to start off right. I want to start off in a good way with some exercise. Right now, it's really hard for me to hold a cell phone just because I just got finished doing some shoulder exercises. But as I was just thinking about like a thought today, I'm trying to get my posts up on YouTube, Instagram, and then this podcast more regular. Today I'm going to finish writing the next episode of the Shut Account podcast. Probably tonight, hopefully have that posted. Probably today reach out to my man Stan and check out his jean shop and then set up a proper time to do a shoot, and then also want to do an interview with him. Just overall just trying to get more of an online presence. Starting to shoot more. Just started by this weekend. What day was that? Okay, the day's not important, but okay, it was Sunday. I think it was Sunday. So did a photo shoot, husband and wife team, Your Fuel Coach on Instagram. I will continue to work on those images. Started working on those images about 2 or 3 days ago. Hoping to wrap those up within about 2 weeks. But these, when I talk about these things that I need to do, I know I had someone. So photography, podcasting, of course, social media. It's not like a full-time job for me. It's something that I'm continuing to experiment with on the side, and so this is my journey as I do it. I work full-time in the IT industry, and I remember having a conversation with someone there, and they asked me, like, wow, you got a podcast? Like, how do you, and you also shoot videos, like, how do you take the time, to do that, right? Because they also know that I have 4 kids at home. First of all, my wife is amazing, right? She's excellent, super amazing, makes this possible for me. Number 2 is today I was just thinking about this theme, mind over matter, right? And what I mean by that is I was just talking. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'll probably go get something to eat later today. I know that sounds extreme, but if you've heard of the intermittent fasting, this isn't a video about intermittent fasting. This is more so a video about mind over matter, and that's what I'm doing right now, is intermittent fasting and using that mind over matter, because I've always been someone who could not work out in the morning. I felt like I needed to have something in my stomach, some sort of food, or I was going to die. As a matter of fact, just taking a shower and getting dressed, made me feel like I cannot survive the next 5 minutes without putting some sort of food in my system. The interesting thing is, the last meal I had was, today's Thursday, so the last meal I had was Tuesday, so that's about 2 days ago, or a day and a half ago. Tuesday night, it was the last meal I had. And since then, within that time, I've been working out, going to work, and feeling pretty good. I really like this intermittent fasting thing. It's been working out for me. But it was something that I never had any curiosity of trying in the past. But to me, the mind is amazing. When you decide that you can do something, when you decide to do something, how your body many times will follow suit. And I think that's just so amazing. And so to me right now, I've experienced this before in other ways, but to me, food is major. I love food. And to be able to operate at the level that I've been operating, with the acuity that I have and the sharpness and the energy, and I haven't put food in my stomach for over 24 hours, to me, that's amazing. But it brings me to this idea of trying to be more busy in online with podcasts and as a photographer. So I'm new to the Charlotte area, and a lot of times when it comes to just doing things, like there's an app that I like to go on. It's called Shaper. It has like a lot of business people in your area, and it works geographically, right? But a lot of profiles on Shaper, I see future photographer, or I want to be a blogger, or I'm making plans to someday hopefully be a writer, or maybe or whatever the aspiration is. It's like a plan for the future, a one day sort of thing. and my message for that is that I'm by no means like totally or super successful in this avenue, but I feel pretty good in that, you know, I've been reaching out to people and I've gotten these photo opportunities in the past. And I was talking to a young lady that said, yeah, I have no professional photography experience, though I want to be a photographer. Well, there's no barrier to entry. I mean, the way that social media is now such a part of society today, and how we have so many apps that you can use to reach out to people. In my podcast and Shutter Count, podcast called Shutter Count, anywhere you can subscribe to podcasts, you can find it. You probably won't find it in the Google Play Store, but you will find it everywhere else in iTunes. Still working on that Google Play issue. I got to get that fixed. But you can use social media to get yourself out there, to get in touch with other people, to hop in someone's DM, to use an app that is built, like I said, I'm using this app called Shaper that puts me in touch with other business-minded people. I use another app called, Pro Photo Shoot. It puts me in touch with other photographers, other stylists, other makeup artists and models. You know, people that I work with. One of my coworkers' girlfriends, I mean, she's getting into the makeup industry and wants to do a photo shoot. So, I mean, it's just that mind over matter. It's just that having the willpower to want to do something, then just go ahead and do it. There's really no barrier. There's really not much stopping you, especially nowadays in this information age. Yeah, this is something I had on my mind. I don't know why I decided to shoot this video. And I'm going to post it to my YouTube channel. I hadn't had anything up there in a while. As I craft this YouTube channel, I'm going to bring this YouTube channel more in line with what I've been doing on a podcast. On a podcast so far, I'm 4 episodes in, and I'm working on that 5th episode. We're pulling in, for me, my co-host is Steven Ababio, captured by Steven_photography is his Instagram, is where you can find him. Captured by Steven.com is where you can also find his his website. My own site is teamhallphoto.com, and my Instagram is teamhallphoto, same name. So I'm trying to bring these things in line, you know, with each other. For me personally, with my whole Team Hall brand, but also want to pump up this Shutter Count so you can get used to our voices, get used to listen to the past episodes. It's not that many. So like I said, it's only 4. So listen to the past episodes. We talk about the basics of photography. We talk about collaboration. Actually, this goes right in line with what I was talking about, here. Collaboration was the last episode. It was a solo episode because Steve was busy in a move. But on collaboration, I talk about these apps that I use and just getting out there and talking to people. And just, you know, really it sounds cliche, but really you can just make it happen. It takes consistency and it takes continued work. I think in another video, I'll talk about this more. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.